Hey, coming up right now, why these two suspected thieves were dueling it out within seconds after a delivery drop-off.
Also coming up, it's the latest big city jewelry trend. New Yorkers fishing for their next big purchase.
A little bit later on, it's a rude awakening for one passenger on this low-budget British airline when he wakes up from his nap. We'll tell you about it.
Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I'm Andrea Jackson.
Mitch English here, welcoming you to Daily Flash. So glad to have you here as we wrap up the week on this Friday. We're going to have good times here. And, of course, Matt Doolittle's here. Matt, I heard you talking about Bryan Cranston. What's it going on?
Our best friend. Mitch and
I love me some Bryan
We've had some
Cranston.
hangout time. He is apparently about to replace Sir Patrick Stewart in the X-Men universe as they're rebooting all of that as Professor X.
It would be hard for me to see him bald and not see Walter White.
Right, that's going to be the
That's the
problem.
only thing.
Yes, that's a good point.
That's the
yeah.
only thing I'd see
Is
about
he
but maybe,
helping
maybe not the other two.
Is he helping the X-Men or is he secretly selling
Yeah.
meth out of that mansion?
Oh, yeah, blue meth.
Yeah. Well, we'll know if there's a tent, if there's a termite tent around the mansion.
Yeah.
That's how we'll know.
He's got Wolverine running drugs.
All right, there you
I
go.
just
Good-
read something.
good-
I don't know if any of you saw The Bureau on Apple TV. It's a French
yes,
detective
yes,
series. It's amazing. Anyway, George Clooney and his company bought the rights to do an American version.
Oh, really?
Michael Fassbender from
I know you're
the
talking.
Netflix movie The Killer
Yes, I can. Yes.
is going to play the lead detective role in this show.
Oh, good.
And it's inspired and based on a true story.
You know, we've had a lot of British shows that made it over across the pond
Yeah.
as that are very successful. One of the biggest that people don't realize is Three's Company. It was based off of a British show called Man About the House. I don't know
Really?
why I know that trivia. For some reason, I do.
Fascinating.
All
All right, there you go. I found another story this morning.
Tell us about it.
Thought you guys might find interesting. A scientist wants to implant a chip into prisoners' minds to make them repent their
Oh, I
sins,
heard- yes.
so they can see
Cool.
their crime from the victim's perspective, and hopefully by the time they get out of prison, having this AI chip implant, whatever they do, the technology will rehabilitate them
crazy.
and give them a different perspective. It's called Cognify.
My understanding now, Bryan Cranston is actually the one that's going to make the.
He's
No,
playing-
I appreciate that, and you guys know that I have this big thing about just forgiveness and seeing things through other people. With actually what happened with my son, I can actually see that sort of thing really being effective because a lot of times it's that empathy or even just having compassion or whatever, if not seeing what the other person has gone through, what your actions did.
Yes.
Until you do that, until it happens to you, is when you realize. That's when you become basically repentant. Is
Yeah.
when you can see somebody else's.
The
viewpoint.
question
That's
is, like,
interesting.
does the chip stay in the prisoner once they leave?
Oh, yeah.
Like, are you reprogramming a prisoner while he's in prison or she?
love
And then
that
what
idea.
happens if they go out of prison? Do they continue? Are they continued to be controlled by this technology?
Right, you've just a premise for a
A
TV
great
show.
TV
Right?
show,
Get
yeah.
Clooney on that one.
I'll do that.
You're a good friend with them.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
friends with Cranston. You're friends with
Yeah.
Cranston.
We got that side of
Sure.
it. We got that side of it.
All right, check this out. Sometimes you just go, what is going on? We have some shocking footage, and we're going to show it to you. We want you to watch it. It actually captured the moment where two suspected package thieves
Crazy.
were duking it out just after a delivery driver had dropped off the package. Is a FedEx guy. Video posted on social media shows a duo fighting on a porch. Homeowners said the package included some very expensive cell phones. Now, the FedEx driver can be seen walking up the driveway and placing the package near the front door before snapping a photo of the completed delivery. In the background, you see a white car pull up. Then you see two dudes jump out in two different cars in front of the house and make a run for the package. Here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if they are figuring, there's two things. Look at that, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Two things. Number one, the owner said there was very expensive cell phones in it. How did they you know,
How do they know that?
right, because it's always a gamble.
Well, we had that story last week where we heard it was a watch. It was
Was
you
it
know it
okay?
was an iWatch and an Apple Watch. And how do they know? Is there somebody on the inside that's saying this technology is going to these
Have
particular
you been hacked?
addresses?
Yeah.
Have you been hacked? Yeah, I mean, so I'm wondering if this is kind of an inside job.
You got to wonder about that. If
Yeah.
somebody maybe knows that when you say inside jobs, maybe
Yes.
somebody knows at Apple or I'll say any big company, and they're
Yeah.
tipping it off, saying, "Hey, look, another possible scam could be where the fact that people are having things delivered to people's houses, like drugs, illegal stuff,
Yes,
and
and
then
they're
they're-
running up to pick up the
all you need
package.
is the tracking number, and you know when it's
That's
coming. Matter of
true.
fact, they'll even tell you, even when I order stuff on Amazon, say, "Hey, you're 10 stops away
Yes.
from getting your stuff." So keep that in mind. When's the solution, and what is the solution when you see two dudes running up to the door? What do you?
I know a
expect?
big thing they're selling right now are lock boxes for your own house that'll go outside. They have a code on it that they give to like the delivery instructions in Amazon, and they're the only ones that can open it. And it's literally bolted to the ground,
New-
so guys can't even just pick up. The
I
box
love that
and run.
idea.
So
And
that's
I-
what people are having to go to now.
New construction is going to have to come in on that because this is not going away. Home delivery is never going to go
It seems
away.
like it's getting worse.
That-
Like the crime on
Yeah.
home delivery is getting 10 times worse.
And I thought of this. There's that Del Taco by our house.
Mhm.
They have a thing that's on. It's not on the entrances where it's just pickup, and you type in a code and get your. So if you order online and you go pick it up, it's waiting for you like in the safe that's on the outside. So they're thinking new construction's doing that sort of thing. Why not bring that into the
I
home?
gotta tell you, every time we go out to like a First Watch or someplace and
Yeah.
they've got all the food in those cubby holes, I'm like, how do they know you're the
lot of-
legit person
A
picking
lot
that
of
food up?
places have started making you go up and show them the thing, and they'll bring it from behind the counter because that kept happening where people just walk the
Oh.
Chipotle by us. That kept happening a lot with one guy in particular would just walk in, grab food, and leave every day.
Well,
You can do it. And I think that's where those safe boxes are going
Mhm.
to come
Yeah.
in. And by the way, next time you steal, make sure that the eggs are over easy.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
just
got
good.
you.
Thank
Next
you.
time you
man.
order it, I'll steal it.
All
so
right.
you can-
And remember, hey, I'm not buying.
Two
okay?
for one. 2 for 1.
good that you guys got that worked out. If you want pearls from a certain New York jewelry store, you're going to have to use some muscle. At the Pearl and the Beast, shoppers can fish for mussels, crack them open, and keep the shiny pearls they find inside. Pearl-seeking patrons can choose any mussel from tanks located throughout the store. The cost is around $80 per mussel. Each tank is filled with different types of
Look at
mussels
that.
labeled by the pearls each one is likely to produce. Some customers get lucky and find more than one pearl. Now, if a customer picks a mussel with no pearls inside, employees will pick another one free of charge.
Oh, okay. So you'll get a pearl no matter
Yeah.
what. Okay, that's
If
nice.
you spend the $80, you should at least get
and our
something.
Disney guy, Matt,
They've
quickly.
been doing that at Epcot
yeah.
for decades.
There we go.
At the
Okay.
Japanese pavilion at Epcot, they've
Oh.
been doing that. And they make a whole show out of it, and the kids get
Yeah.
up there and they get a pearl. Some of them come out, they're pretty big. I've been there, and they get big ones. They're pretty good. It's like
Very
25
nice.
bucks.
All right, this has happened to me, but never on
really?
camera. Check this out. This dude, he's on a nap, right, on a plane, and he falls asleep, and
Uh-huh.
I totally get it. However, the moment he wakes up, captured, it's all during a flight on EasyJet. That's a low-budget British airline. The message on the video says, when the sleeping passenger next to you thinks we've landed, but we've really been stuck on the plane for 2 hours and we haven't left London. Footage shows a woman on the plane laughing with her hand against her face while a man sitting next to her, also seen chuckling. "Sorry, mate, we still haven't left," reads the caption on the post. So basically what happens is he's sitting, he falls asleep, and that's when I fall asleep on the plane because you're rushing. You get on the
Yeah.
plane and you sit on the plane and it's that that noise puts me right to sleep.
Really?
And I've done this, and then once you take off, I think, oh, we're
Oh,
landing,
It's the worst.
and then now I'm wide awake the entire time. But anyway, he fell asleep on the tarmac and woke up, what was going on, and
Right.
the lady was videotaping it, so it was great.
Now that's proof that you should take your cocktail and Ambien after you've,
Make sure you're in flight to
in
do
flight.
that. There's nothing worse than that. Hey, we hear that Prince Harry actually looking for a permanent home in the UK so that he can hang out with his
Oh.
friends. Who doesn't like his wife? Royal author Tom Quinn says that Harry, he walked away from his royal duties back in 2020. Says he actually misses the old life in London. Quinn said that friends of the 39-year-old royal refused to visit him in California because they just don't like his wife, Meghan Markle. After getting evicted from the royal cottage, Harry and his family moved in a $14 million mansion in Southern California. All I know is when one person is looking for their own little place, it doesn't help the rumors that things are not doing well. Do you know what I'm
don't
saying?
think so?
No.
Especially in another country.
In a completely other
Yeah.
country. And there's also a guy that's like, hey, if you're going over there for a couple of weeks, I'm sure you can find digs of your own.
I'm guessing there's got to be one guy friend still left that will let him crash at his pad.
Yeah, just they don't like what does that say though? Like if you don't like somebody's spouse, you could put up with some like, like, hey, come on over.
Yeah.
But I would, if I was, let's say if I didn't like Alan, let's
Yeah,
just say I love
yeah.
Alan, he's a great guy. But like, I would still hang out with you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
I would tolerate now.
Right.
Now that I think of it, I think it's the other way around with Mitch.
No.
We tolerate Mitch.
not at
We
all.
want to hang out with
He always
Liza.
ask about you. He's like, "Oh,
I can tell you from personal experience, they do not like her over there as a country.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
bet,
like
you're
her.
right.
They feel like she took a national asset away from them. They don't like her.
okay,
I
who's
guess
the
that-
money on to get divorced first? Ben Affleck and J-Lo, or
Oh, yeah.
Meghan Markle
Oh, the money's
and
on that.
Harry?
I say Ben and Jen because they know how to do it, really, right? Think about that. More Flash after this. Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. It's time for us to check in with Tony Toscano to find out what's coming out of Hollywood straight to your screen, no matter what size you're going to wear it on. Well, with more, here's Tony.
Thanks, Mitch. Entering its 12th season on Hallmark is the romance drama When Calls the Heart.
I am so sorry for hurting you, for letting fear get in the way. If you only knew how my heart lifts when I think of you. And I think of you often.
New modern problems arise as the series enters the 20th century. I chatted with series stars Aaron Krakow and Kevin McGarry.
I think there is nothing like When Calls the Heart on TV. I think there's a wholesomeness and a family genre that used to be offered a lot more on TV. That's not offered so much, and I think When Calls the Heart does that so well. Anybody looking for that kind of finds us, and yeah, we're one of a kind, and we're the only one kind of doing that right now. So
It's really true. You hear about in so many families, people go to their own rooms with their various screens and they watch their shows separately or independently.
Yeah.
But I hear from so many families that their families come together when they're watching When Calls the Heart. They gather around the TV screen together on Sunday nights, and that's really meaningful that we're a show that brings families together.
When Calls the Heart is one of Hallmark's most popular family series and offers well-written storylines and engaging characters. Again, you can check it out on the Hallmark Channel and streaming on Hallmark.com. It gets an A and is rated TVG. Streaming on Netflix is the brand new animated movie Ultraman Rising.
Not good. Retrieve the package. Yes, sir.
Ken, she thinks you are her mother.
In the film, a superstar baseball player returns to Japan and becomes the latest hero to carry the mantle of Ultraman. I chatted with the film's voice cast.
Reluctant hero, but again, as you know, I'm working with legendary talent, Tamlin, Getty, and bring to the audience Kenji Sato. So it's been quite the journey, and I've grown a lot.
Completely, because every corner was a turnaround. Then all of a sudden, when we actually saw the whole piece, I was stunned. I didn't know what to do. I was just totally blown away by it.
You know, not only caring for little baby Emmy, baby Kaiju, he's also caring for his parents, caring for Emmy, and caring for baby Emmy, for this little baby Kaiju that we're all going to fall in love with, but that we're all connected in this world. And I think that's the universal story here.
Ultraman is an animated film exploring the topics of fatherhood, family, and honor, underscored by beautiful animation, writing, and a powerful soundtrack. Again, it's streaming on Netflix and gets an A. It's rated PG. For the Daily Flash, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.
Look at
here, Tony, and hey now, welcome to Doing It This Week with Matt Doolittle. That's me. That's a guy and a thing and all the things. Well, this week, let's jump into it, and I'd like to applaud, but also scold one of our national retail gems, Target. Yes, Target, if you want to be fancy, the place you all go and make yourself feel better with a Starbucks at the door and lesser chance you'll end up on the show on Patrol Live. Well, Target is finally putting some rules and stepping back from the whole self-checkout idea at their stores. They're going to start limiting the express self-checkout to 10 items or less. They'll be opening more traditional lanes with, humans, and the stores can adjust to the amount of traffic in the stores to determine if the lanes will be open at all. I, for one, applaud this as a move to hopefully obliterate these lanes altogether. I get it. People want to get their stuff and get out quicker since we're all using tap-a-roo at the cash register. But when it takes you an extra 5 minutes to find the barcode on that pillow, scan it, apply your discounts, scan your card, wait for the machine to let you know if you're paying by card, cash, or gift card, then swipe, wait, get receipt, then pack up your own stuff and leave. Did these stores get so greedy and we got so lazy that one of the most important jobs in the world is trying to be taken out? And now we have to bag our own stuff. That was actually my first job when I was 16 and got yelled at for squishing someone's sushi. I don't want to do it because I know I'll squish my own sushi now. I was a horrible bag boy. On top of it, the stores have to be losing money. Every day we hear about people stealing, swiping a TV, and getting it rung up as a Pop-Tart. And the last part of this for Target, and again, we love you, Target, but we can't count to 10 in the regular line, let alone what we're going to have to do when we go up there and do all the work ourselves. If I'm going to go back to feeling like a worker at a grocery store, I'll do what I did then, and when I work there, sneak a bunch of beer out of the back into my buddy's Honda, and that's what we did back then, and that's what you'll be doing it. Now, guys, what do you guys think about these self-checkout lines? Are you guys with them or not?
Well, here's the thing, Matty, is I like doing it. I like bagging my own stuff as well, so I don't necessarily have an issue with it, and I think that it speeds things up as well.
If they can regulate it, because some of us are proper dum-dums and don't know how those things work or find the barcode. Have you ever seen somebody over the age of 50 try to work one of those fancy Coke machines? Doesn't end well.
You're right, and I'm behind that person usually, and I think that we're all tech savvy enough that I think where we can go through, and it's almost kind of fun. And then you have kids, especially when I have a 13-year-old, he wants to do the beeping stuff. It makes it a little bit better when you go to the grocery store.
Then go get a job at the grocery store.
That's not a bad idea. I like that. Maybe I'll take you next time and I'll teach you how to do all the UPC codes.
Teach me how to not squish my sushi.
Right. More Flash after this.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Matt Doolittle, and I have your daily digits on this fine day. Your first digit today is 37, and it's the 37% of you are eating a little better of a diet, and that's better than the previous study. In a recently published study, it found that Americans with poor diet quality decreased from a Whopper, so you get it, it's a Whopper, of 49% to 37%. Though the study is an improvement, the quality of the food the poor eaters are consuming is worse, and it shows that the biggest barrier to a healthier lifestyle is, of course, the access to nourishing food. Now, that's all well and good, but come on. When they bring back the dollar menu, buy one, get one free tacos, and the salad bar at your favorite barbecue restaurants, we're all going back up past 50% because America. Your next number is 500 million. After a less than stellar return to the movie theaters after the pandemic, Disney wasn't hitting any home runs until now with Disney Pixar's Inside Out 2. The Inside Out franchise second outing proved to have all the emotions of the audiences as its second weekend at the box office went over $700 million internationally and just over $300 million domestically. The film is poised to challenge the other Disney Pixar sequel, The Incredibles 2, at $1.2 billion for the overall grossing Pixar of all time. I know the film all explains about the emotions as we grow up, and I'm sure you folks out there that took your kids to see and are thinking, this would be a nice afternoon out with a Pixar movie, only to leave with a therapy bill. Thanks, Pixar. Next up, we keep it at the Mouse House because if you're like me and spend a lot of time at the resorts and the parks, you felt this proper 61%. If you ever wonder why the Waffle House right before you roll into the parks at Disney is always packed, this might be why. A new finance report shows that the concessions at Walt Disney World have increased an average of 61% over the past 10 years. That's almost double the actual inflation rate for the last 10 years, which is around 32%. That study says that every single item that has gone up over $1.50, and some of the items have gone up $2. Look, I don't care. You know what? You're walking in there and you're already darned if I'm already priced out of a Mickey bar. I'm on my way out. I am not getting priced out of those Mickey bars. They are my favorite. I will go to Cosmic Rays and spend $17 on a burger till the end of time. It doesn't matter. The inflation rates don't bug me, guys.
You're doing it. Thank you there, Maddie. Appreciate it. It's summer. It's a bold new era of Minions mayhem.
Ooh, boy.
Some of you may be wondering why you're here. We need volunteers. Nice work, gentlemen. You will be the first to test our super serum, designed to transform you into cutting-edge agents. Or you might just explode. Ladies and gentlemen, our new secret weapon, the Mega Minions.
All right, well, in honor of the latest installment of the Minions franchise, we actually wanted to test your Despicable Me movie knowledge. Andrea and Maddie, guys, you can play along. You have to represent all the viewers out there. Right?
Okay, I'll try.
So
I'll
here
do
we
my
go.
best.
All right, here we go. Here's our first question that we're going to go to. Where did Gru steal the Eiffel Tower from? Was it Paris, Las Vegas, Reno, or New York?
I would first say Paris, but I'm guessing maybe it's the Paris in Las Vegas.
The answer is Las Vegas, indeed. Very nice. Okay, here's our next question. Which minion prematurely fired the rocket launcher in Celebration? Stuart, Russ, Nigel, or Dave?
How about Russ?
Russ, it was actually, believe it or not, it was Dave.
Dave! Oh, shoot. Dave, that was my next guess.
Going up. There we go. Keep rocking and rolling. All right, here's our next one. What is Vector's real name? What is Vector's real name? Victor Hattie, Gru, Victor Perkins, or Gru Hattie?
Oh, Victor Perkins?
Victor Perkins. Real name is Victor Perkins. It is. Very good. You're doing well.
All
doing
right.
really, really well. Here's our next one. Who owned the orphanage where Margot, Edith, and Agnes lived? Who owned the orphanage? Denver, Perkins, Miss Hattie, or Miss Smith?
I'll go Miss Hattie.
Believe it or not, it is Miss Hattie. It is.
No way!
You're doing really well on this.
These are some good guesses.
All right,
okay.
here's our next one. What was Agnes's favorite creature? A unicorn, a pony, an elephant, or a cow?
Well, I'm a horse person. I'll go unicorn.
A unicorn it is. There's only one. You did really, really well out there. Good job. There you go.
Woo!
Matt wasn't feeding you the answers, was he?
I don't. Well, he was giving me signals,
signs?
hand
Okay.
signals over
He's
there.
our little minion. All right, for our fans that are in the Orlando area, we're actually giving you a chance to be one of the first in the country to see Despicable Me 4. All you have to do is just head to our socials. You can find those links on our website at dailyflashshow.com. And of course, you can click on the link for your chance to win a couple of tickets. And if you want more details on DM4, you can visit our website, dailyflashshow.com. You can be able to check out all of that. So
This
much
looks
more.
So much fun.
You know, it is, and it's one of those franchises I think everybody just finds the humor in it, no matter what age you're in.
Yeah, there's the adult interpretation and the kid interpretation, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be fun to be able to check out that and see where their new adventures are going to be landing with that. Very cool. All right, we got more trending news and entertainment right here on Daily Flash. And again, our website, always open, always free, and always waiting for you at dailyflashshow.com. Check it out. We'll be back with more right after this. Don't go anywhere.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everybody, I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Happy Friday. We're so glad to have you along in here. You're enjoying your day. You're watching, you're on the other side of the house. You hear this crash through your ceiling, and you're like, what the heck is this? You walk over and can find out it's like this cylindrical tube that fell from the sky.
Not from an airplane.
Not
the
from
blue
an-
ice.
It's not from an airplane. It's from the International Space Station.
No.
This actually happened, and now the family that had this basically a cylindrical, they're saying it's part of a battery. It's not an actual battery, but it fell down and went through this home. They're like, well, hey, you know, this thing fell through the sky, and now our house is destroyed, or at least $80,000 of it. We're going to sue NASA.
Right, who's going to pay for that?
Well, NASA says, well, no, we're not responsible for that sort of thing. And so now the attorneys are saying, look, we need to make sure that somebody pays for this. And basically what it was a pallet that was going to the International Space Station.
Okay.
One of these things fell off as it flew up and whatever, and landed in these people's house. All they're asking for, I'm surprised, all they're asking for is $80,000. Which is probably how much that thing costs in the first place, and all it was probably just a cylindrical tube, and that's it. And they don't know who they actually can sue, so they went to NASA as well. So we'll have to wait and see.
So does the ISS have home insurance?
That's you know,
or is
right.
there auto insurance on the on one of these cargo capsules that goes?
That's a good point. And what is it if you? I know when I was in Panama City, I had to leave once a week. Otherwise, if I would have stayed there for a month, I would have been considered as a tenant.
Yeah.
Because if you stay in a place longer than 30 days or whatever, you're considered a tenant. Well, there's people up there that are well over 30 days. Yes. Are they tenants to the space?
There's a couple people that are going to be stuck up there a little longer because of the Boeing thing
right.
going on. So
yeah.
that thing may be flying through someone's house soon.
Right.
That's not going to end well.
So we'll have to wait and watch and see exactly what's going to happen. But $80,000 is all they're asking. Good news is nobody was hurt. There was somebody at the home on the other side of the house, thank goodness. But and that happened in Florida, believe it or not, too.
Oh, really?
So it could be. They're thinking that's why it was closer to launch and maybe not. It was supposed to go up on the ISS.
Makes sense. Shocking footage captured the moment two suspected package thieves were duking it out over a delivery just seconds after a FedEx driver dropped it off. The video was posted on social media and shows the duo fighting on a porch. The homeowner said the package included some very expensive cell phones. It's a race to the finish here. Look at this is nuts. Oh, he takes one, the other guy takes the other one.
Well, at least they share.
Yeah, you can see them running up.
He took her plant.
He took the plant?
Keep playing that. Keep playing that. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, well, you can see the two white cars there in the background take off. The FedEx driver was able to snap a photo, of placing the packages there on the porch before the two bolted up and stole the packages. We've got one guy, he takes that one.
He took something.
And he takes
Oh, he was going to hit him with it.
Oh,
but he still took it.
He
still took
it.
Yeah, poor.
That's just not, I mean, my question is, do these guys know who they're targeting? Because we had that story last week of an Apple Watch being stolen.
Yeah.
So clearly they're not getting a box full of, wet ones. They're getting, high-end technology and tech toys.
And it seems, and it's so quick too, they're waiting for it and they know about it. It's not like random following them around. There's got to be somebody that knows something. Maybe somebody at FedEx will say, hey, this is coming from the Apple company, so it's got to be something along those lines.
That's a good point, yeah.
It's really freaky if you think about it. More Flash coming up after this.
Need to unwind after a busy day? We've got the perfect solution to your sleepless nights, thanks to Disney. Disney Sleep offers peaceful renditions of your favorite classic Disney songs to fall asleep to, and is available wherever you stream music. Just say, Alexa, play Disney Sleep to your Amazon-connected device. For the perfect deep sleep, visit DisneySleepSweepstakes.com and enter to win the grand prize, an award-winning NOLA Evolution Luxury Hybrid Mattress. This mattress offers 3 firmness level options, cooling comfort, and pressure relief for sensitive joints. Learn more at NOLAmattress.com. The prizes don't stop there. The grand prize winner also gets a Whim Beside companion lighted speaker with Alexa to stream the Disney Sleep playlist. If you fall short of the grand prize, don't fret. You can still win one of 5 $25 Amazon gift cards. Head over to dailyflashshow.com and click on the sweepstakes button for your chance to win.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English along with Andrea Jackson. So glad to have you here on this Friday. Notice it's a little warmer out there. That means summer. It's here. It also means it's time for us to gear up with the latest and greatest tech. Well, we got a guy that's going to help us out. Digital lifestyle expert Mario Armstrong joins us now. Mario, listen, where should we even start thinking about when it comes to, say, summer travel?
Well, first off, hey there, good to see you. Thanks for having me on the Daily Flash. And I partnered with a few great brands to help you really enjoy the summer. So we'll start with that travel. And according to McAfee's Safer Summer Travel Survey, over 25% of Americans were affected by a travel scam. So, with AI scams getting harder to detect, you should check out McAfee Plus for privacy, identity, security, and scam protection. You'll get quick alerts on suspicious links in text before you click. And with their VPN, you'll be safe using public Wi-Fi. And with McAfee Plus Premium, you'll get advanced AI-powered security. And the first year subscription for an individual is just $49.99.
All right. Well, hey, what about some cool innovations, mainly for the home this season? What do you got?
Now, in the summer, we've got hurricanes, heat power outages, and more. So we need an accessible home backup solution, the Anker Solix F3800. Combined with the Anker Solix Home Power Panel is a backup solution during power outages, and it functions as a solar energy system for everyday use as well. With the Anker app, you have full control to manage your home's energy and reduce your electric bills. Plus, it's super easy to install with just an electrician, and setup only takes an hour. Now, another cool innovation for the home is Tavolo Mini Ice Cylinders Squeeze and Release. Mini Ice is really popular right now. People love the light and chewy texture, but they haven't been able to do this at home in an inexpensive way. The innovative cylinder is easier to release than standard mini ice trays, more affordable than ice machines, and creates enough mini ice cubes for 2+ drinks. You just squeeze to pop the ice free. Try it out in your iced tea, your iced coffees, cocktails, and more this summer. You'll love it.
All right, we're all worried about our budget. You got some tips for summer spending for us?
Now, summer spending can happen quickly. Trust me, I know this personally. But with Affirm, you can regain control over your finances. It's a flexible alternative to credit cards, so you can responsibly pay over time for all the things you'll need with no late or hidden fees. From making home improvements for summer entertaining with Walmart to booking vacations with Priceline, you can shop online or in store from thousands of your favorite merchants using the app or by visiting affirm.com.
All right. Well, you know, folks are wanting to get more information. Where do you want them to go to check it out?
For more on everything else I covered, you can check it all out on our website at inthenews.tv.
All right. Thank you, Mario. Of course, we'll have this link on our website, dailyflashshow.com.
You know what I love about our website?
Yeah.
You can go there anytime,
That's true.
any day, all days of the year.
It's like an old friend. It's always there.
24/7, 365.
What can you find there, Jackson?
Well, you can find all sorts of things about the show. You can find out stuff about you and me. You can also interact with us, and you can share your thoughts with us. dailyflashshow.com.
Lots of good stuff there. It's all waiting for you, so go check it out. We got more Flash coming up right after this.
Don't go anywhere.
Need to unwind after a busy day? We've got the perfect solution to your sleepless nights, thanks to Disney. Disney Sleep offers peaceful renditions of your favorite classic Disney songs to fall asleep to, and is available wherever you stream music. Just say, "Alexa, play Disney Sleep" to your Amazon-connected device. For the perfect deep sleep, visit DisneySleepSweepstakes.com and enter to win the grand prize, an award-winning NOLA Evolution Luxury Hybrid Mattress. This mattress offers 3 firmness level options, cooling comfort, and pressure relief for sensitive joints. Learn more at NOLAmattress.com. The prizes don't stop there. The grand prize winner also gets a Whim Beside companion lighted speaker with Alexa to stream the Disney Sleep playlist. If you fall short of the grand prize, don't fret. You can still win one of 5 $25 Amazon gift cards. Head over to dailyflashshow.com and click on the sweepstakes button for your chance to win.
Howdy ho, everybody. Mitch English here, as well as Andrea Jackson. Thanks for watching Daily Flash. You know, having the right tech gear for the summer, very essential. This season, no different. We got tech and lifestyle expert Stephanie Humphrey with more details. Steph, thanks for joining us.
I'm Stephanie Humphrey, your technology and lifestyle expert, and let's dive into some hot tech for a fun summer. Chase's high school and college checking accounts offers features like Zelle, the ability to track spending, and budgeting help via the Chase mobile app, empowering them to manage money independently. One must-have for your smart home is the Roborock Robot Cleaning Vacuum Q-Revo Pro, and it's available at Target, Amazon, and Roborock's official website. For grill enthusiasts, the Weber Searwood is a game changer. This next-gen pellet grill offers smoky barbecue or perfect searing in less than 15 minutes, and the Weber Connect app lets you control it remotely, ideal for gatherings. Got old tech lying around? Eco ATM helps you recycle smartphones for cash on the spot. With over 6,000 kiosks nationwide, you can take your old device to be recycled and earn cash in under 10 minutes. For more tech tips, follow me on social media at TechLifeSteph.
We're talking summer hair trends today. Here's beauty and lifestyle expert Joanne Butler with more. Hi, Joanne.
Thanks for having me. Well, it's all about bouncy, full, wavy hair this summer. Seeing lots of bobs, lots of bangs, and blondes too, of course, the color of the season. But no matter the look, the key to great hair is really a healthy scalp and just creating the ultimate foundation for your hair routine. And this is going to do just that. It's OGX. They've reintroduced a few of their best-selling shampoo and conditioner duos, the iconic bottles and scents you know and love, like the famous Thick and Full Biotin and Collagen right here. But now they've made it even better with proprietary LipoPro Shield technology that just protects hair from future damage and prevents excessive loss of proteins and lipids, which are the key building blocks for strong, smooth, and resilient hair. The duo loaded with vitamin B7, biotin, collagen, wheat protein that just enhances volume and texture for 72 plus hours, actually. Ideal for flat to medium volume hair. And like all OGX formulas, no sulfated surfactants, parabens, phthalates, microplastics, or dyes. Just $10 each at Target, Amazon, Walmart, and mass retailers. Next up, if you're going for that wavy or curly hair, this is Maui Moisture. This brand too knows that healthy looking curls start at the scalp. So they launched this new scalp care collection designed to be used in 3 steps. First, the clarifying shampoo. This is going to gently remove scalp buildup, locks in 25 times more moisture every single time you use it. Just leaves your hair really refreshed and restored. Then the rejuvenating conditioner. This is going to soothe your scalp, immediately soften curls, and locks in moisture for 50 times softer hair. Then you finish off the routine massaging the serum in root to end before you style, 48 hours of frizz control and 2 times stronger curls. Even prevents up to 90% less curl breakage on your brush. The whole collection is made with 100% aloe vera, apple cider vinegar, rosemary oil, vitamin Z, and Pro B5, but just $10.25 each at Ulta Beauty Stores and Ulta.com, so just a steal. And there you have it, my 2 must-haves for perfect summer do's.
Lots of summer stuff going on, but that means it's more fun with the entire family. We found a great place to visit. It really has something for everybody. Check this out.
Legoland New York Resort is the perfect summer getaway.
Ride, climb, and build your way through Lego-themed lands located here in Hudson Valley, New York. We are so excited to announce our newest attraction, the Minifigure Skyflyer, a gondola-style ride that offers a fully interactive and fun way for guests to travel between the 7 themed lands.
Plan your next Legoland New York vacation and build memories that last a lifetime. Visit Legoland.com/New York.
We continue our summer theme here. The dog days of summer are here, and joining us with all the must-haves you need this season is lifestyle expert Joanne Butler. Welcome back, Joanne.
Hi, thanks for having me. Well, we're entering the peak heat of the summer season. We all know that means more sweat from everyday outdoor activities, gardening, having a catch, even just taking a walk. And that heat and sweat create ideal conditions for Malassezia globosa, which is basically a fungus, to thrive and raise the chance of dandruff flare-ups. Well, Head & Shoulders Bare here has your back and your scalp too, just giving you the protection you'd expect from this brand. It's the #1 awarded scalp care brand. What's so special about Bare is that it's made with only 9 ingredients, including the clinically proven dandruff fighter zinc pyrithione, or ZPT, which goes really deep to fight dandruff at its source while keeping your scalp and your hair refreshed at the same time. It's sulfate, it's silicone, dye-free, and it's made with 2 different formulas too to fight dandruff. So no matter your hair type, it's going to help you. Bare Pure Clean for oily hair and scalp, and Bare Soothing Hydration for dry hair and scalp. Just leaves your hair fresh, fab, smelling amazing, so you can strut your stuff with confidence. Get it right at Walgreens or Walgreens.com. Now, speaking of confidence, let's talk deodorant. We always need it, but especially this time of year. This is the new Secret Whole Body Deodorant. It's designed for your entire body, gynecologist, dermatologist tested, made with intentional ingredients that can be used all over the body. So you can just confidently apply it from your pits to your privates, your feet, under your breasts, all over. Clinically proven for up to 72 hours of odor protection. Free of aluminum, baking soda, dyes, phthalates, parabens. It comes in 3 forms: a spray, a stick, and cream. Goes on clear, so no residue on your clothes, which I love. And you can find it right at food and drug stores, starting at just $12.99, which is even better. Now, last but not least, summertime can bring lots of messes, so I always take these babies with me wherever I go. They're water wipes. I love them. They are amazing for anything sandy, melty, sticky, sunscreen-covered hands, ice cream-smeared faces. I mean, you can use these everywhere. They're made with minimal ingredients, so they're gentle enough for all skin types, but tough enough to tackle any mess you come across. Perfect for summer camp, for road trips, days at the beach. And they've just introduced new hydrating clean wipes, same ingredients as the original ones, but they added just a drop of organic aloe vera, actually proven to boost skin hydration. And in fact, water wipes are the only certified microbiome safe baby wipe by My Microbiome, which means they actually help maintain skin health. So parents, keep these in your car, your purse, your diaper bag, everywhere. I even use them to take off my makeup. You can even put them in a cooler so you always have a cool, compress at the beach. So check out their website, waterwipes.com, to see where they sell them near you. And there you have it, my 3 must-haves for surviving these dog days of summer.
Hey, we want to remind everybody that there's a great way for you to help. Won't you come? Won't you help someone like Matt and check out his preview review? Matt, up here, come sit on my lap here, Matty. Matt has a little segment, it's called
Preview Review.
And guess where they can find it?
They can find it at dailyflashshow.com.
Won't you help someone like
Twice
Matt?
weekly, you'll see me on there trying to get clicks and views.
You tell everybody what you do on that preview review.
I review some of the hottest trending stories in entertainment, preview stuff at the theme parks, and all that fun stuff.
Won't you help someone like him?
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Andrea Jackson along with Mitch English and Matt Doolittle. Big question for you. Are you ready for summer? If not, lifestyle expert Chassie Post has the scoop on a couple of must-have ideas to make your summer days go a lot further. Hi, Chassie.
Hi, and thank you so much for having me on the Daily Flash. I partnered up with these brands today for a couple of cool summer ideas.
Great, so let's dive right in. What would be your top time saver this season?
Well, we want to maximize our summertime, right? Well, for me, Shipt is the ultimate delivery sidekick, making life easier with savings, recommendations, and time-saving tips, whether I'm at home or on vacation. And who isn't watching their budgets? From June 27th through July 6th, Shipt's annual membership will be just $49. That's 50% off. It unlocks incredible deals through their Summer of Savings event from retailers like Target, Sephora, local grocers, and more. Plus, new in their app, the List feature allows you to add your favorite products to a list and then to your cart with one click, saving precious time for more fun in the sun. And who doesn't want that?
And how about something that will help us during the hot summer days?
Well, despite the heat, you can breeze through your busy days odor-free. I'm loving the new Secret Whole Body Deodorant for up to 72 hours of odor protection. My personal favorite is the Peach and Vanilla Blossom scent. It's so yummy. Plus, it's available in a spray, stick, or cream. It's gynecologist and dermatologist tested and free of aluminum, baking soda, dyes, phthalates, and parabens, so you can apply it from your pits to your bits. It's a great way to feel confident and fresh this summer. You can find it at Walmart and mass retailers nationwide starting at $12.99.
Love the ideas. Where can we find more information?
For everything I covered, including links, just visit inthenews.tv.
Thank you so much. And don't forget to visit our website, dailyflashshow.com. You'll find a link to everything you see on the show, including Chassie's interview. So, Mitch, big plans this weekend?
This weekend, no, but we're already planning, of course, for our big July excursions, if you will.
Yes.
If you don't like to hang out at the beach and all the time, it's like, okay, there's the ocean.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what else do you get to
I
do?
know. After 5 minutes, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm good. I've seen it.
At least what I found in a marriage is like stockpile all the conversations that are going to be really nice and long for situations like that. So hopefully I won't waste it on the drive down there.
You'll be fine.
All right. Y'all take care. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.